We're waiting for him to come. He's going to be a little bit late. Okay. Have to wait a little bit. So if you're watching this, any of my onboarding students, just know that we're waiting for them to come. And in the meantime, I'll show you what else I'm up to. What is this? The light is too bright on my face. How's that? Oh, much better. Much better. Okay, I'll show you guys what I'm doing since we're waiting for him. Share screen. And what we're going to do here is, this is Slack, so I have somebody that helps me edit my videos. Super helpful. Then what we're going to do is, sorry, pull up Mr. Haynes. Okay. Very good. Something else we're going to add in here. This is something new. So we started with Haynes on what day? Dun, 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 dun. Let's see when we started with Mr. Haynes. We started with Haynes on the 27th. So we're going to put here, so that way we know April 27th to July 27th. So we'll have another little month with him. So today is, are you here, James? Is we are going to, today is June 7th. And whenever I have extra time, I like to just try and organize everything because he clearly has not organized everything because he should have his list here. So let's see if we can fix that. Here we go. Okay, division 3. So this should be heading. Let's see, this is division 2. This should also be a heading. These should be headings. Threes. And then this should be a heading. 3. All of these. Okay, there's that. Okay, there was some notes I took. Email template. I like to put that at the bottom of the document because it just makes things a lot easier. Okay, you guys can, frankly, you can, however you can keep it organized, but just as long as the rest of us can, like, if we have to access it ourselves, depending on who's doing the student, can do it easily. I also like to put all the dates. I do like to have the year only because some of these kids I'm going to work with in a different year. Is we want to put this in subtitle mode. Nope, just kidding. We want to put this in heading 4 up here, and here's our student. So let's get going. Mr. James.
Hey,
Mr. James. How are you?
okay.
Good.
I'm gonna start
Are you
right
on
now.
the mainland?
Yes, sir.
How's it feel to be on the mainland?
It's good. Living the dream.
Living the dream. So we like to hear. Nice finish you had the other day. I assumed you texted that maybe to some of your other coaches.
Yes, sir.
Good work, my man. I'm very proud of you. Are you living in a dorm room or how's it? What is it like?
We're renting out this person's like back house.
Okay, and who's?
It's cool. I'm with my mom.
Oh, perfect. All right, so you're still all right. Wonderful. Good job. Your mom is committed. Where is your mom today?
She just parked the car and got here.
Oh, I was just asking where you were. How do you like
St.
the?
Cloud. Oh, sick. Yeah, I just finished training. Um, yeah.
How was it? Good.
Mhm.
Very good. Very good. All
Thank
right. So I know we have a lot of responding to do. Why don't you tell
Mhm.
me, give me, kind of what's been new? Obviously, I haven't got to talk to you for a little bit, and then we can jump into like the emails and everything else.
The last time we talked was before the knucklehead camp, correct?
The last time we spoke was before the Albion one.
No,
Oh, you're right. You were correct.
no, the knucklehead, yeah.
Yeah, you're correct.
Um, well, the knucklehead went good. I played pretty good. I got like a lot of. I was talking to a lot of the coaches like in between the sessions and stuff,
Mhm.
and they were coming up to me and stuff, and it was good. I got like 3 or 4 schools saying they want me to come out and visit, and
Okay, let's go. Hold on. Let's do one at a time. Tell me. So, which schools did you say gave you a good vibe and that and let's start with that. What schools?
that the coaching liked me.
Yeah.
UH Hilo,
Uh-huh.
Cal Poly Humboldt,
Uh-huh.
Occidental.
Uh-huh. Who was the coach?
Um,
Do you remember his name?
it was Brian Wright.
Okay. Good.
The St. Olaf.
Uh-huh.
Also, the St. Olaf and the Hilo guys said I could probably start next year if I was to go.
Who was St. Olaf and who?
Hilo.
And Hilo. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Also, UC Davis was there.
Oh, cool. Who was it?
So it was the dude that was on the actual list. And I talked to him and I was like, I thought you weren't coming. Like, I'm confused.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, he was like a part of the coaching stuff, and he got a opportunity to play like pro. He said somewhere, and what's it called? And so he's not technically like a part of the UC Davis coaching stuff anymore, but he still helps them with recruiting and stuff. So he still came.
What's his name?
Justin Wright. He's actually Brian Wright's brother, the Occidental guy.
That's hilarious. Okay. See, that's when I told you. Remember when I told you guys at the very beginning, it's all about building momentum. That's
Yeah.
how small the world is. Now, look, UC Davis is D1. They like you. Well, then, of course, Occidental likes you because a D1 school likes you. So I'm very glad. Good work. All right. Right. Brian Wright's brother of Occidental. Okay. Who else?
Wait, sorry, 1 second. Do you think you could send the invite? I've tried to forward the invite to my dad.
Invite.
He wants to hop on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of the Zoom.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm going to email it to him. Is that okay?
Yeah. What do you think?
Just did that. All right. Then.
There was Whitworth really likes me.
Okay, great.
And the San Francisco was there,
Mhm.
USF, but it was only their their goalkeeper coach,
Hmm.
but he still like responded to my email and said he liked my video and stuff. And then he invited me to a camp. But
Cool.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Good to know.
Like
What?
I didn't reach out to him after the camp, but he reached out to me. He was like, "Hey, I like what I saw. Like, come to our camp."
Okay. Okay, good.
Uh, I think that's it.
Okay, good. Is there anybody, I'm gonna go look at our list here. Is there anybody like, you had texted me too, you wanted to get back to some of these guys. But before you answer that, is there anybody here on our list that we sent out that you're like LMU, where you're like, dang, I really wish they responded but didn't?
Not really.
Okay. So Olaf, okay, so what about, we didn't get anything from LMU?
No, I actually didn't really like that coach. He's kind of
Okay.
like,
I don't like him
I don't
either.
know.
Know who he is.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah,
Make sure I like it. Okay, good. He's also the assistant, so you don't have to determine everything on him, but it's good to know.
yeah.
Hello, Mr. Haynes.
Oh, what's up?
I think your dad is joining us. Okay, good, fine, Loyola. Let's do Occidental. We did Cal Lutheran. I told them to come watch. Hey, did you see them at all?
Oh yeah, I did. I yeah, I didn't talk to them as much.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. And then what about, let's see, that was Cal Lutheran, Hawaii Pacific. You said
Can you hear us?
Hawaii Pacific. Were they there?
Oh yeah, they're there. They like me.
They like you. Okay. I know you already knew that one. And then Whitworth, okay, George Fox, nothing from them.
I'm not really interested in George Fox.
No, that's good. That's good. Pacific University.
Also, yeah, I have people I know that went there and they both didn't like it and transferred.
Perfect. Western Oregon.
They like me, I think.
Okay, let me write that down.
Also not that interested to go there. Dad, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I want to ask you some questions too, Mr. Haynes, but just one second, just finish this up. Western Oregon, St. Olaf, Chaminade University, Humboldt, you said. What about Chaminade?
Chaminade, I think he was only there for one of the days.
Okay. Cal State Monterey?
I don't think they were there.
Okay,
either.
totally. Okay. So Mr. Haynes, is there anything you wanted to bring up? I have a couple of concepts about this, but is there anything you wanted to talk about right off the bat?
No, I was curious. Just trying to get an update on where you think we're going and what suggestions you have for the summer. Our plans obviously completely changed.
Yeah, that's typical of.
But I think for the better.
Yeah, I think so too. Better in all sorts, soccer and life.
Yeah.
So James, really quickly, you had said to me like you really want to respond. Who were you responding to?
I just had I told a lot of the coaches I'd send them follow-ups after. And I just like have been really busy. And I had like two of them like send me follow-ups and like basically what I was supposed to say.
Okay, that's okay. Better.
And I already responded to those guys. So the St. Olaf guy who really likes me, I responded to. And then Occidental too.
And you responded to both of those.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on one sec. One thing is, okay, we'll do the other one. So just real quick, big picture for a second. At this point, James, what we wanted to do was build momentum, which we've done that, and we're going to build some more as well. But at this point, we want to go to your top schools, and initially our role was to basically prove to you as well as to the college unspoken community that you're a college soccer player. Okay, you've basically been given an offer by St. Olaf's, and you've basically been given an offer by Hilo.
Yeah,
Uh,
I was gonna ask you, like, at one point does it become an offer?
Good question.
It's-
Not yet, because
Also, like, I would also add Whitworth to that list.
you also, what's our?
I would also probably add Whitworth to that list.
Okay. Really liked me. Yeah. Okay. So my point is, all of those schools are saying to you, if you said to them, James, like, I want to commit to you today, they would probably give you an offer. So the answer is those are pretty much sorted. That's the answer. So the camp was a success from that perspective. Now, not unsuccessful, but you don't want to. Whitworth is a good Division III program, but it's not the perfect place for you, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Hilo, you already know everything about. You probably want to explore at least some other options. That was Hilo. St. Olaf, similarly, probably not your top choice. But it
No.
doesn't,
The
God,
thing is, yeah,
go ahead.
I really like the coach in St. Olaf, but no, but I don't think I would go there.
That's okay. Knowing that you like the coaches is helpful. Also remember, and I've said this before, the coaches at St. Olaf are not likely, at least the assistant coaches are likely going to become head coaches somewhere else.
Yeah.
In the next year or two. So
Yeah, no, I was also thinking that because they did really well last season.
exactly.
And they were like, yeah, they had like the second best record for D3s in the nation.
Exactly. So my point being is, this is all great. Now, nothing done yet other than continued communication. You can't go cold. You can't ghost them. But we do, somewhat of communicated. Now, Occidental is another example. Like, it's a really good education. But, this is what I believe, and having sent your video to some coaches, James, you're probably a Division I college soccer player. That's my opinion. Now, it will come down to timing, finances, scholarship, timing again, and timing again. It's all going to come down to timing. So my point is, you have some schools in your back pocket. So worst case, you're playing college soccer. Now, this is the fun part, is we say to ourselves, like, for example, USF, that's a really good Division I program. You may decide, if it's not this summer, that in the winter, you go to their camp, because that's a good. Davis is the other one. I know you spoke probably a little bit to Wright, but the assistant coach that I sent your video to really wants to see you at camp as well. So those are.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I sent, before the camp, I sent that guy an email.
Alec Sunley, I think.
Yeah, Alec, and I got his number down. I still haven't like texted him yet.
Did he tell you to text him?
I sent him my like basic like before camp thing, and he was like, he's like, Zev is awesome. He said, I was extremely impressed with your video and love to have you at camp. Please keep us updated and look forward to connecting more with you in the future. Please take my phone number down for any other questions. I look forward to hearing back from you.
Okay, so that's like right now to me, and we can discuss this, but what we're going to do is we're going to start color coding schools. Like, to me, obviously University of Washington's number one. What was that? I'm sorry. What's that other school that you've texted early on?
Willamette.
Yeah, which is maybe not, but
yeah,
they're another one that's probably waiting for you to say, hey, yes, I will commit to your school, and he would make you an offer. So the top three right now in terms of Division I, which is what I think we should aim for from pretty much now on, is USF, UC Davis, Washington, and we're going to find some more along the way. We're also going to find some more along the way as now you're in this new environment. This is a really helpful place to find college teams.
I was going to say we should get in contact with like Denver U, because I'm living right next to their campus.
Perfect.
Stuff.
Let's do that. I'll make a note of that. The answer is yes, and I know a player that used to play there, so we'll be able to make that connection. So with that in mind, we're going to be mindful, but in my opinion, we're going to be mindful, as I said, because you just look, I was offered a Division I offer, and then they pulled it from me like 2 months before, like the end of the time was being what that was there to commit to a school. And then I had to find a new school, and I was lucky that I had a backup, but we just want to be mindful. So here's my point. We now, though, kind of get to aim a little bit bigger and miss, because at the very least, we can find a college soccer team for you at the very least. but more than likely, we're gonna gain some more interest in the next, say, 6 to 8 months. So
Yeah.
in terms of timing wise, we're like on track. I would say if anything, we're probably a tiny bit ahead of most juniors.
Mhm.
It only takes like one moment to gain a school and one moment to lose a school. So it's like you're on a bouncing rope. So
Yeah. I only know like
Yeah.
2 kids that I know have offers.
Yep, 2 Division I schools. So for sure, it's a mix. So one thing I would want is for us to we need to follow up with these schools, but really quickly, your summer schedule now, I know it's changed dramatically. What is your summer schedule now?
Well, I'm up here playing and practicing every day. We're gonna go to this exact camp at the very end of this, or like the very beginning of July,
Where?
it's in South Cal. It has like a ton of D1s. It's like just a ton of California, like every California school, and then some other ones.
What
It's in
date?
Temecula.
Oh, it's in Temecula. Oh, you're going to the Temecula one. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know UC Davis is going to be there.
Yeah, what date is that?
It's like July 1st through 3rd, I think.
Yes.
Cool. Temecula. That's great. Exact camps can be really great, and they can also suck if they go both ways.
Yeah.
So, but
It's like the 3-day longer one.
I'm glad you're going.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll email those schools. Okay, so then you're gonna go to that camp. What else do you have on your schedule?
UW.
Well, UW.
That's the date is that.
End of July, right?
Yeah,
It's the 29th and 30th.
that's right. Okay, I have that written down. July. Okay,
Were we not going to go to UNLV? That coach also liked me.
We gotta talk about that one. I haven't signed up for it yet.
Yeah.
So that is
I know the UNLV coach and the GCU coach liked me. But I don't know if you have time to go to both of those camps. And also Logan was telling me about like we obviously don't have time to go all the way to the East Coast to individual camps and stuff, or like the more southern part. But Logan was telling me there's this really big like exact type camp in Texas that has like every D1 in the like on that side.
You know what it's called?
Do you know what that camp that Logan was talking about is called in Texas? What the camp that Logan was talking about in Texas is called?
I don't. I guess it's all D1 and it's in Dallas.
It's in Dallas.
when is it?
I don't know.
Get information and send it to Zev and I.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it exact itself?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
He starts school back in August, like August 5th or 4th. So
And are you planning to go, I assume, back? Where are you going for school?
on Mountain.
The other thing is, games coming up with your team now. Have they talked about any tournaments or playoffs of any kind?
Surf Cup.
When are you going to Surf Cup?
I think it's like July like 22nd or something.
I'll double
Is
check.
that with the Flatiron Rush, James?
No.
What?
No. It's with Mount Rush.
Who's
So
that?
so his Maui Rush team's putting together a team, but it's going to be like 05s and 06s and a bunch of the strong.
It's gonna be
really weak.
gonna be kind of bad. Yeah. I was hoping our team would get rejected so I can guest play with a strong team.
So your team from Hawaii, is that what,
It's July 22nd through 24th.
and you're talking about your team from Hawaii's doing that tournament?
Yeah, and I'd meet up with them. I know that they applied. I don't know if we're 100% in it yet.
Okay, and what about the team you're with now? Have they discussed anything?
No, I don't. No, yeah, I don't think so.
No
But we're
league,
playing, huh?
league games or anything?
Oh yeah, we're playing 2 games a week.
2 games a week
Uh,
during the middle of the week or the weekends?
I have a game tomorrow. It's like Thursdays and Saturdays normally. We can't. Yeah, we have to go to Utah for an away game. I think that's our only like far away game.
What we need to definitely do then is, because it's summertime, local schools nearby to come watch games. They will.
Yeah.
A lot of talent.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think we should get. I need to get in contact with Denver U and like there's some other schools around here. Like there's a lot of D2s around here.
Okay, that's really good. Here's what I want us to keep in our headspace. Basically, the dream is to play at Division I school. So let's go for that. If I didn't think it was
Yeah.
realistic, I would say, let's create some other things, but that's the move. And we get a short window to do that. And if it doesn't work out, we'll have other options in the end, which those will be.
Okay.
So some of the things we do need to try and figure out, if Surf Cup is a really good opportunity, usually, like, I mean, if you're playing with this, like you mentioned, a lesser team, it's not ideal, but like a lot of teams are going to be at Surf Cup, and they are about you. So if you're going to Surf Cup, we can really use that to our advantage. Like my point is, I wouldn't miss Surf Cup for an ID camp. That's my point. I would go to. On the flip side, I know also. What about we talked about the study program for Hawaiians? When is that?
Oh, we can't do that.
Okay, so that's gonna go. Okay.
So we looked into that, and they're still trying to get everything worked out, and they're focusing on the 07s, I think.
Okay.
So there's really not a lot of opportunity for James for
Okay,
his year.
we'll do our part. I mean, I know that's obviously academic minded. I will, as we get farther into the process, I want to help you guys to the end. So when it comes to the essays, to the applications, I want to help you guys throughout that whole process. For now, we get to do the soccer part. So I really think let's respond to all the coaches, but really the schools that we really want to spend a lot of time on are UC Davis, USF, UNLV, GCU, UW, and there is a camp. We're not going to pull it off.
I also want to get on Seattle U's radar.
You do? Okay, good.
Yeah.
What about Portland, James?
And yeah, I mean the Portland guy was sending me emails, but it's let me
Okay.
But yeah, I'm interested in Portland too.
Okay, so we'll add those to the list. The other one, there's a camp in the next couple weeks. I don't think we're gonna be able to make it. It's at Northeastern, and like all the East Coast schools are going to that one. And there's another one at High Point, and High Point would be like, I already showed that coach your video, and he liked your video. So like that's another, we can't make them all. So what we're gonna do instead, because we just can't make them all, is we're going to send them an email, and then most of them are going to be like, come to the camp, which is great. We'll probably get responses to come to the camp. What we need to decide is go, and we still have time. Remember, we still have some camps that will happen in mainly this summer, but there will be a couple camps in the late fall and Christmas. That will kind of last hurrah though. And obviously we would like some interest well before then, to be honest. So what I think we need to do is we need to respond to these schools, and then we do need to figure out the camp for UNLV and GCU. Basically the next step is this. Look at this last camp you went to, you got 3 offers basically. So it was successful. You also got personal invitations to D1 schools. That is where the offers are going to come from. So from UC Davis, from USF, from probably UNLV, maybe GCU and UW. You're looking at one camp. Maybe they ask for a full game footage, or they call a reference. Maybe they come out to a Surf Cup. Maybe they talk to a coach of the NFL team, and then you get an offer. So it's 2 steps, away type of thing.
I know. Yeah, one of my friends, he went to the UCSB camp and then got an offer out of that.
So it definitely can happen. It definitely can happen. All right, so let's do this.
Is that a complete list of the schools that you're in, Jay?
We also have our list that we created that is like the big list.
Okay.
But those are the schools so far. James, correct me if I'm wrong, like Grand Canyon, University of Portland. Those are the schools so far. This is our big list. Those are the schools so far, though, that have shown the most interest in James. Flash, we honestly haven't had a spare moment to like send a blast email out to every single school like we've anticipated, which is kind of good because odds are, like UNC Wilmington, for example, I think they'd like you, but you'd rather go to probably San Francisco or maybe even Davis than go all the way to North Carolina, probably. But it's not to say that I don't want us to reach out still. It's that they're going to tell us, they're going to be like, hey, we really like your video, come to a camp, and we cannot go. And then we want to prioritize the ones we really, really want to go to, and put all of our money in those. And if those don't work, then we go to plan B, which we kind of already have, you know, those other schools that you guys aren't particularly interested in. And I think for a good reason. And on top of that, you are going to the exact camp, which we'll take a look at here in a second. There's going to be a lot of schools at that camp.
Yeah, I have a question. Is there any way to what's it called? To like check how many spots are left in my recruiting grade for a school?
It is not possible, unfortunately. The reason it's not is there's a couple reasons. One, technically speaking, there's never a real number. You know, so like let's say the coaches can, I mean, there's a number of roster spots, quote unquote, available, but it's not like a strict number. You know, the coaches decide. If they don't want you, they don't. If they want you and there's not enough roster spots, there's usually enough, put it that way.
Okay.
So there's not like, I know what you mean. So we could prioritize like which schools. The other thing that you can never predict is tomorrow anybody can tear their ACL. So you just don't know. What we want to do is get yourself in front of as many coaches as we can. So let's do one step at a time here. For these schools that we want to respond to, because of time, I kind of want to focus really quickly. Let's focus on Davis and USF. So what was left? How did we leave it with those schools?
Davis. Well, they never sent an email to the guy that was actually at the camp yet. But I was emailing the person that you know, and then I told him I was going to try and make the camps, and I saved his number. And then I said, if it's okay with you, I'd love to update you on this summer and my games and stuff. And he said, like, absolutely do that.
Okay.
So should I try get Alex I have his number. Should I like text him my goal and be like, hey?
The answer is yes to that. Before you text him, I'm gonna write this down now for you. When is that camp? Did we write that down?
Their camp. Well, they're gonna be at that exact camp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I just know this is a dilemma, and there's no right answer. There's no perfect answer, I should say. They really prefer it when you go to their individual camps, just because they get a lot better. On the flip side, like you said, you're already going. So I just want to see. Let me just see when their camp is. Okay, it's on the 15th and the 6th and the 7th. Okay. Our schedule right now is 15th, 16th, and 7th. Okay. 29th, Davis is the 15th. We could, I mean, the dilemma as well is missing training with the team you're with now, which unfortunately is going to be something we're going to have to debate. One option, and this is something we should talk about. Go ahead.
I could ask my coach like what he would, if it'd be all right.
I think the one question is to ask if they're all right. The other thing is to say to them, hey, look, and this is the best way to handle it so you don't burn any bridges, is you say, UC Davis is prepared potentially to make me an offer. They just want to see me at camp. Do you think I should go? And if they say no, then it either means they think that Davis is going to call them and then you don't have to go to camp, or they're really selfish. So, and you would say, I'm going, I have to, or we would have a new discussion. But I'd be really surprised if you tell them that they would say to you, like, don't go. So here's what I guess I'm saying is these camps, UW, UNLV, GCU, Portland, Seattle, like we don't have any contact with yet. So like Portland
Well,
is
I was
Seattle's going to be at the UW camp,
perfect.
yeah.
and I think Portland might be too. A bunch of the schools up there are going to be there.
Oh yeah, I was emailing the Portland guy, and he said emailed him. It said he was going to be on the at the Albion camp, but it was like the women's coach. Like they didn't say his name. He just said Portland was going to be there, so I emailed him. But he responded and said that he like couldn't make it. But then it kind of went to like he said, I want to personally invite you to our RD camp.
Which coach?
Portland.
It was it genuine?
Part of it.
Let me read it again.
Well, I sent him like the thing. I sent him my video like before the camp, and he said, "Hello, James. Hope you're well. Sorry, I wasn't able to attend the camp at the last second. Tough time right now with COVID. Thanks for your interest in our program here at University of Portland." And then
Genuine. It's genuine.
Oh.
It's genuine enough.
yeah,
What day is the exact camp for you guys?
it's
July
July 1st through 3rd. The Portland camps are July 16th through 18th and July 28th through 30th. And the July 28th one is wait, is that the UW camp? Are they counting that as one of their camp? Because the UW camp is like July 29th.
Yeah,
Right.
I want to write that out. So these are the schools that are coming to the exact camp that you guys are registered for. July 1st. Yes. Okay. So coming to this camp is okay. Northridge, Bakersfield, Grand Canyon. Okay, those schools we don't care for much anymore. A couple of the D2s. Okay, but the big D1 schools that are coming to this camp that of interest to you is really San Diego. I mean, you didn't particularly like LMU's coach. Fullerton, I would not encourage that school for you, but it's an option. Northridge, also I would not put on top of this, but Grand Canyon I would. So at this camp, there's really 2 or 3 schools that you really want.
Yeah.
Which is a lot, but it's not a ton. So one thought is, what date is this? July 1st. Okay, so yeah, this is a good one to go to. It doesn't conflict with anything, but this doesn't justify not going to, it is a 3-day camp, which is a lot on your body. But it doesn't, okay, for GCU, it could save us quite a bit of time. Like, so maybe we don't go to their camp, but like UC Davis, UNLV, like we need to probably go to those.
Yeah.
So let's do this really quick. I'm very excited to tell you that burnt out the document. So we're going to create a new document now. And this one we'll create it like it'll be we'll do one that's your schedule and we'll do one that's for camps, which is good. That's what we want to get. So let's just do this real quick. Let's map out your schedule, your potential schedule. Then we'll work on the responses.
Okay.
Okay. So your potential schedule right now would be, let's start it with most recent coming up. So June, what would be the next thing? Surf Cup?
The exact camp.
On what day?
July 1st.
That's the next event? What? No, there's something in June. When?
Is there?
Yeah, Surf Cup. Surf Cup is June.
Surf Cup's July.
It is June. Okay, so the next thing, okay, good.
Maybe we could get to a camp before the exact camp.
Okay, so
Maybe
July
a few weeks.
1st to the 3rd is exact. Okay, and then what's next? Most recent next.
Surf. Well, we want to get. Well, what's down right now is Surf Cup probably July 22nd, I think, through 25th.
Okay. What about where's UW?
It's 29th through 3rd or 2nd.
Yeah.
20
29th,
Yeah.
29th and 30th.
Cool. That's UW.
There's a
Okay.
UNLV camp. I believe it's the 2nd and 3rd of August.
Okay. I'll double check with you. Okay. This is great. This is good news. Okay. Anything else? Without we can.
And isn't your team on their schedule, James? Hold on a second. Where is that schedule?
Also, I haven't really reached out to the UNLV guys since the end of April.
Okay, that's okay. We can follow up. Plus, we have time because the camp's not coming up for a bit.
Uh-huh.
One though we do want to talk about is also, James, can you find for me your USL schedule?
Mom,
I got it.
or never mind. You know the schedule, Dad?
Yeah, so he's got, where are we? So there's a game on the 9th, the 11th of June. Are you just want to get the dates of his games? Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, because I want to see if we can who we can invite locally.
Okay, 9th, 11th, 16th. There's supposed to be a game with an MLS next team on the 18th,
Cool.
the 25th, and then there's a little break. The next one is July 9th.
Okay.
14th, 16th, and 22nd.
Okay, very helpful. Very, very helpful. Okay, so let's see, 22nd. Okay, so like the MLS next one would be one that we like would want to try and keep because it's great for video, it's good for recruiting. Now, let me ask you this. Your coach right now, what's your coach's name again?
Kevin Sella.
How do you spell it?
CELA.
Right
He's
now,
pretty young. He's like 23 or something.
super young. Do you get the vibe from this whole community that their whole deal is push people into the first team? Or like, what do you get the vibe is with the team? Is it like, we want you to train with the first team some days, or we want you to get ready for this tournament that's coming up? Like, what is their reasoning for training?
For I don't know. I've only been. This is my second training today.
Okay, so it's still early.
Yeah, I know they boot up players from the academy team. There's like 2 players, like older players that were training with the older team.
Mhm.
But I don't know. The trainings they're good. They're intense. But yeah, honestly, I don't really know yet.
Okay, let me see for a second.
There's not a lot of information on their website.
No, it's not. I agree. I have a feeling that from this, let's see here. Okay, they don't talk about college much at all. So to me, what this is, I'm guessing here, but it's hard to read between the lines, especially I've been doing this for a while. These coaches all want to become professional coaches. So they figure if we create a really good youth team and our USL2 team does really well, we will one day, like your 23-year-old coach will one day coach in MLS and in the Premier League and et cetera, et cetera. So I think the reason I bring that up also is UEFA B, which is like a foreign license instead of a local license. Yeah, is they don't care if you play college, other than they want you to play college because you tried to go pro and it didn't work out. So then you ended up at a really good college, and they'll just claim that it was because of them, but they're not going to really help you. That is the vibe I'm getting from this website. So it only means that you guys have to watch out for yourselves the most. So my point being is, I think it's really important that we let them know as we decide, is fit. Now, all that said, Rush itself, like Rush are very college oriented. Like they know that's the whole point of club soccer. But my point is that this particular club, they're running it like a pro club, which is awesome for your training, not necessarily for college. So my point is, you're going to miss training sessions. There will be consequences to that, and that's okay. But thank you. But it's not going to like hurt you necessarily, if that makes sense. I think my point is we have to prioritize college more so than a training session, even more so than a game. And if they hate you for that, then honestly, they're selfish. So with that in mind, the UC Davis camp are these dates. Let me just see when the GCU camp is.
That actually fits in. That one camp is right after exact camp, James.
The UC Davis.
Yeah.
That could be good because they'll be at both. So
and you got a break till the 9th.
Well, I'm looking. Wait, which guy? So I'm looking here. This is the
July 6th and 7th.
Oh yeah, right. Absolutely, yes, correct. And then
that could be like the whole UC Davis thing. Like I could do the exact, and then like I don't know if they like me, I could like tour their campus before I do a thing. I guess
that's a good idea. I didn't see UC Davis is not on the exact list. Not that I saw.
No.
Oh, really? They're not?
ECU and San Diego, and there's UCLA, are the only schools.
Oh shoot! I thought they were on there.
In San Diego State, we'll go.
No, actually, you know what I do remember is I did an exact camp last year, and the guy that was at the Nokoi camp was there for UC Davis.
Okay. So here, confirm coaches. See here, UCLA, South Florida, which is interesting. Virginia, interesting. You're not going to want to go to Riverside or Fullerton. San Diego would be amazing. You'd love San Diego. LMU would be amazing also, even though you didn't like the assistant. I don't like the assistant either. You're not going to want to go to Northridge. And that's pretty much it. So we're just looking at really South Florida because that's different. West Virginia, that is different. San Diego, yes. And where's GCU? Here, Grand Canyon. So like for this one, these are the schools we would email. San Diego, I think it's just San Diego actually. UCLA, GCU, I know Matt Deemer. GCU, okay, so for that is great. Then you have Davis. Then I'm just gonna put this on our schedule, even if we don't want to do it. Let's see, July, and we're not gonna be able to do all of them. GCU have a camp July 8th, 10th, which, like I said, may not be for us, 8th to the 10th. And we don't necessarily, it will depend, like, let's see, the exact camp is July 1st. So GCU may very well say, hey, could you come to this camp? And GCU is a really good school and a very good soccer team. July 29 to 31. July 29 to.
They were like top 10 last year, weren't they?
Yeah, GCU is phenomenal. Really good soccer team. So okay, that's a good schedule. I like that. Actually, works out quite well.
The GCU, the 29th to 31st conflicts with UW.
So this is right. Good. So we'd only choose this one then.
Yeah.
Which, from a soccer perspective, look, your son James, you're amazing. Physically, you're not going to be able to do 6, 7, 8, 10. It's not reasonable. It's just you'll hurt yourself, and it's just not reasonable. So that means either we push for June 15th. UC Davis, which obviously is in 5 days, so probably not realistic. The other thing is these are one-day camps, so maybe you only do the 6th, depending on the schedule here, yes. Also UNLV August. Okay, the other team we wanted to look at was
Portland.
Portland. Yes, when is Portland's camp?
They sent me an email with it.
James, if you go to the one on the 6th,
There's July 16th through 18th and July 29th through 30th.
Okay, one more time. Portland.
July 16th through 18th and July 29th through 30th. Or 28th through 30th, sorry.
So they did it the same week as UW on purpose because they want you guys, which is how they are competitive with each other because they're very competitive. So, well, then is, let's see, July 16th to 18th. So here's the good news. GCU, and this is helpful. Let's say you go to UC, the camp in Exact, and you talk to GCU, which is going to be like helpful because when you go to Exact, I only want you bothering with these 3 schools. And maybe you could put in North Florida because it's an interesting one. And
should I keep fostering those D3 relationships and like get offers from them?
no.
Because that wouldn't help, you think?
Hey, look, getting off. Okay, we're gonna all of those conversations. We're going to end on a good note, absolutely, because you just don't know where those coaches will end up. You don't know what you'll end up, but we're not going to spend. We don't have the means to spend time on those and spend time on these. And where would you like to play? Would you like to play at the D3?
Yeah.
Want to go for the D1s?
No, yeah. I mean, like definitely, I'm not going to go out to the camps and stuff, but just like continue to text them and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. As you see management. Now, what I'm telling you is based off your current schedule, in addition to what I'm asking you to do and school and everything else, you're not going to be able to foster the same relationship with everybody. Somebody's going to become a favorite, and I want you to favorite the D1s.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless there's a coach that changes. Look, I want us to determine the team by the coach, not by the division. That said, if the division and the coach line up, well, then obviously that's the ideal situation. So the answer is yes, we need to foster those. So we'll go back to those, fixing those emails. The GCU, so the Exact camp, it can work out quite well because with GCU, you're going to go to the Exact camp and basically like, you know that they're watching and you're going to aim to talk to them. And if they show interest, we'll make a decision, on which one to go to. The other thing is because I know I have a better relationship with Davis than I do with GCU, and maybe we can figure out how your relationship plays a role as well. We say to the Davis people like, hey, call the USL coach instead. We can't come to your camp, whatever it might be. We can leverage that relationship a little bit as well. So, okay, this is good. Is there another camp that we're thinking of?
I mean, there's that one in Dallas, but I don't really know what that is.
Can we find out what that is? I need to find that out. Also, I want to pull up, I think this camp is coming up too soon as well, but there was another camp. Only because you're on the West Coast and obviously you've traveled so far, but there's one other school, and they're hosting a camp and it's a good camp.
does University of San Francisco have a camp?
Yes, thank you. That was the other one. Let's look that up.
They sent me an email too, but
that's really good. I need to look this one up. Let's look up USF.
yeah. So I sent the coach an email before the camp, and he said like, thanks for the email, like your video, look forward to seeing you play. But it was just the goalkeeper coach.
That's okay. They act as the assistant.
Yeah, it says assistant and soccer coach on his email.
Yeah.
But and then I said thanks for the response, and then the camp happened, and then like without me saying anything, he was like, James, I really hope you can come to one of our camps. Like this
Yeah, they like you. It's good. It's good. Now, when is their camp?
Dates: June 24th, July 6th, July 16th.
24th.
That's a lot. June 24th, July 6th, July 16th, July 30th, and August 4th.
Okay, good. This is good.
July 6th could work, right?
Only if you, it depends if you choose Davis.
Okay.
What is happening in June? Can we go to the one in June?
Oh,
He's got that break. There's a break from like, it actually works out really good. So it's the 25th to the 9th. They have no games.
25th to the 9th, right? This is the break.
so do I have a game? When is my
No. Those are the dates. There's about a 2-week break.
2 weeks?
Yeah, 25th to the 9th.
Here's what I would say, like, again, let's pretend money's not an issue and then we'll deal with that next, which is, in the perfect world, I would want you to go to the UC Davis on the 15th and then the San Fran on the 24th.
July.
Of June.
I think of June.
Of June.
Okay.
Because also the earlier, like, as the camps happen, the coaches are going to pick players, right? So therefore there will be space. Getting to go to the camps earlier is like you're the first batch, and every coach's worst nightmare is not recruiting somebody. So sometimes, like, they're scared to not have anybody, so they'll say yes to a player just because they're afraid to have nobody. So the earlier we can go to the camps, it is better.
Yeah.
So this is ideal world, in my opinion. Davis, San Fran, we have official invitations to those. Then we wouldn't have to worry about those. Then GCU would be a maybe. Probably wouldn't go to that one unless at the exact camp they, you got a vibe. Portland, you're only going to be able to go to Portland if July 16th.
Portland's going to be at the UW camp, right, Dan?
No,
We gotta double check. Maybe not.
don't think so.
University of Seattle is.
I don't think so because it's the same date.
Yeah.
9th, 30th.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I think some Portland would have to be mid-July. Yeah, Portland would have to be mid-July, and then you guys would decide. Then you go to UW, which is obviously the big one. Also, this is something else I want to put out there, just to put it in your brain. So, like, obviously, you're going to pay for the camp. You do not have to go to every day. Okay, you're a human. If your body's sore or if you have something else, they only need to see you 1 day and a half at the most. They want you 2 days because it's more money and also because, they want to double confirm. But let's say you go to Portland and you play the 16th, you play the 17th, and you're like, I'm done. Like I'm physically okay, which is going to be hard for you to say no. But if you can mentally go, treat yourself like a professional and go, hey, I don't need to train today, or I don't need to go again. I did really well. Leave, go back to your club, rest. They're not going to, you're a human. So I'm just putting in the back of your head. With Portland, you might say I'm going to push through, but with North Florida, say, or something, you might be like, hey, I'm gone. Like, you have to prioritize yourself. That's my point. So this is a pretty good schedule. June, July, maybe you got the exact one. Then you have Portland on July. Dallas, we have to find out about. And then at the end of the summer, you have your stuff. And then we're hoping, that would put us, the teams are going to still be recruiting during the fall because that's just what they do. Mr. Haynes, do you have a question?
Yeah. So just going back to Surf Cup.
Yes.
His team, the coach just took forever to make a decision. They lost a couple good players. They're going to have a pretty mediocre team going. How valuable is it to go to Surf Cup and play for a mediocre team?
That's a good question. The answer typically would be probably not that helpful, except that we have all this interest in your son and those schools are going to the tournament.
Okay.
So one thought is to explain to them, hey, I've been playing with this USL team this summer. This club is having me be a guest player because they're in need of players. You can even say the team is average, which could be better for James if, it means he's going to stand out or whatever it is. And these coaches are going to be at Surf Cup. So, and for coaches to make a decision, like they need an ID camp and they need a showcase. They kind of need both.
Okay.
So I would say it's actually pretty important. Now let's just pretend it's not important. Is there something you guys are considering doing on the 22nd and 25th instead?
No, I think it's just the last weekend of his season. I think the last game for Flatirons, right?
That way. So I would say go to Surf Cup. We would email like crazy all the schools and be like, hey, I'm gonna be at Surf Cup. I'm gonna be at Surf Cup. If you're there, come watch me. And after Surf Cup, I would hope that we could discuss with certain teams, what's the
And James, they still haven't got in. The Maui Rush still hasn't officially got in, right?
No. And Mom was talking to Cheryl, and Cheryl's like, I mean, they just submitted the thing like yesterday, or the day before.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't even know if they can get in at this point.
So is there an opportunity for you to play as a guest on another team?
Yeah, I know. I think Cheryl said that. I mean, I know that Russian Wahoo said they're not recruiting, but Cheryl said that she could squeeze a spot like for me, and then probably I could squeeze in on Albion too if I have to.
Okay, so we'll just plan on those dates then for Surf Cup, and we'll figure it out as we go.
Yeah.
I like that idea. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. If you find another team, that's good too. This is a good schedule though. So let me ask you guys this. What are you guys thinking? Like, I would like you to go in June, but what are you guys thinking?
To the camps.
I would like you to go to Davis in June. And I'd like you to go to San Francisco.
It's just for a day, right?
Yes, both of them are for a day.
Yeah.
It would be quite a bit of flying because you'd go there, then it's once a week. You would do it.
Yeah.
This is the time you do it.
I am down.
Okay, so I would say this with your coach. I want
to talk to him.
Yeah, and he's a young guy, so he'll be.
He just finished. Like he finished college like a year ago or something.
Where did he go to school?
He went to
Wisconsin.
No, it's right around here. It's in Denver.
This is the University.
It's something weird. It's like with a V or something. It's D2, I think.
Okay, so he played soccer. All right, that's good.
Yeah,
in his case, you could be honest with him, and you could say you could make me the bad guy if you want. Hey, I've got this mentor of mine. He's saying I gotta go. I don't want to go, but I think I should go. And then he'll be like, I don't want you to, but if you have to, you have to. And then you can make me the bad guy. Because I think you should go.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's something for us to think about. Now let's go back to, this is a good, I'm going to put this in, James Camp.
So James, you could fly out. I mean, just thinking this through, so you're not the bad guy. UC Davis is on the 15th. Your game is on the 16th. You can get at 7:00. You can get back well before then. So it wouldn't impact that. And,
Yeah.
And then the other date is, what was it? 24th.
You guys have a break.
And 24th, you got a game on 25th. So you can get back for that as well.
All right. Well, right. So maybe you're missing 2 days. That's not a big deal.
Two training days, but yeah, you just have. But it's like
there's kids there's kids that aren't at training. They have other stuff to do too. So.
Okay.
But I think for you, James, I think what Zev's talking about is you just got to be upfront with him, and if you ask him, and he's supportive, he won't punish you as much as he would if you just like went there and said, hey, I'm going. If you get my drift, you gotta be a little political about this.
Yes, we're schmoozing. We need to schmooze.
Yeah, I gotta go, you guys, but thank you. Thanks, Zev. I think James, make sure he has my right email, but yeah, I'd love to sit in on these meetings. It's really helpful.
Yeah, I don't know why you weren't getting the ones that I was forwarding.
I'll start copying you in the invites.
Cool. Okay, thanks, guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, James. The thing we still do. Hold on. I booked an hour with you, but we didn't do last week, so let me just make sure.
I have the time that I accidentally booked for Monday.
Okay, that's good. Good. Well, that's good, but still, we need to do this.
If we could meet more than once a week, I think that'd be better too.
I
Honestly.
agree. Do you have time right now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going then. So
Okay.
College Soccer Dreamwork, we need to, number one, book the dates for the camps specified on the document labeled James Haynes camps. Then I'll put here, ask the coach, ask your coach what he would do in your shoes, being strongly recruited and invited by these schools. So there's that. Now, all right, book the date for the camp, blah, 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 blah. Now, numero dos. We still need to do this. We need to reach out to local schools. We need to respond to the below emails. We also need to let me think. I want to tell you this too. I really don't like the UC Davis coach. Now, the assistant coach, Alex, is a really good dude. The head coach wasn't nice to me, but he also didn't like me as a player. So maybe I could be biased. I just want you to go there and get a vibe for yourself. Okay. He's very old school. Very old school.
Very old school.
Okay. All right.
Was this? It's Dwayne Shafter.
Yes, sir. Dwayne Schaefer.
Dwayne Shafter.
So I just want you to put that back there. Alec is a great guy. I like him a lot.
Oh, he's been coaching for 25 years.
He's super old school. Super old school. He'll either, if he loves you though, you could love him. It could be one of those. So
yeah.
And he'll like your stature. He'll like. I think he'll quite like you. But if you don't like him, then you should. We should know about it. Okay. Now reach out to local schools. Great. Denver University, Hawaii. Camp was good. All right. We'll start next year if you go. Okay. We're going to respond to those schools. Follow-ups. Okay. GCU, UW. Okay.
Can we send out my NOCOA follow-ups?
Yes, we're going to do that right now. Hold on. I just want to see. June 11th. Okay. No.
Typically, like if I do a camp, how long do I normally should I wait to follow up?
No.
I mean, it's been like a week and a few days.
Normally I'd have you follow up like 2 days, the day after, or even like right afterwards, but it doesn't. It's okay. It's fine.
Okay.
This is another camp on the East Coast that is interesting. Let me see this for a second. Hold on, I need to see this. Okay. Wait. Hold on, I'm looking up this one camp. Did you post that goal to your Instagram, by the way?
No, I didn't know what you meant. Like on my story.
No, that's a post or a reel. A reel would be even better. Okay, hold on. Here's June 11th and 12th. Okay. Okay, we don't want those. All right. Where were we? We were figuring out what to do next. Okay, so I don't not worry about that one. Northeastern camp also not the time. Okay. So college book, blah blah blah. June 7th. Book a date. Ask your question. Okay. Reach out to local schools. Respond to below emails from the camp. Well, we don't have to worry about the exact emails quite yet. Okay. Okay. Let me do this really quickly. Okay, deal with that later. All right, now, okay. So what do you want to do first? You want to follow up / respond to some coaches?
Sure. Yeah. I'll share my screen. I already like drafted out what I was gonna wait. What can you see? Can you see this? My Google Doc.
Hold on. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
So this is a template that you created, or?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed me learning program. Sorry for being a bit late on this. It's been crazy. Like I said on demo. Yes, perfect. New USL. You need to say the team. Flatiron Rush with my new USL.
Show this.
Why do you call it A team?
Huh?
Why do you call it the A team?
It's like the academy team is what it's called.
Okay, call it Academy. The USL Academy team. What age group is it?
U19.
Do that. USL U19 Academy team. Flat. You don't have to put in parentheses. Put comma. Flatiron Rush. Period. That I'll be playing with. Oh, wait. Take it. Yeah, no parentheses, and then just do comma.
USL U19
Academy
team.
Flatiron Rush. Period. I'll be playing with them for the rest of this summer.
Well, I was gonna say like I already said that in my first email before the camp. I was like, I'm gonna be playing. So should I just be like, as I previously mentioned?
No. Just rewrite it. That's fine. They don't. U19. I just got it on Denver with my USL team Flatirons Rush. Don't worry about it. I'll be playing this summer. Just delete that. It's our first game yesterday and scored a 90-minute equalizer. Okay, period. That's cool. I like that. Period. And then say, if it's all right, I'd love to keep you updated with how the season goes. If it's all right with you. Good. If it's all right with you, I'd love to keep, that's fine. Keep you updated with how the season goes. Look forward to hearing from you. There's your highlight. Perfect. Also, the video that you sent to me, is that on Instagram? Well, here's what I want you to do. I want you, because you talk about the 90-minute equalizer, I want you to put it in this email. So can you post it to Instagram and then just copy and paste the link?
How do I do that? Can I just insert the video?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, the MP4. Yeah, you or just insert it in when you send the email.
I could upload it to YouTube and then send the YouTube link. Should I send? Wait, can you see my photos? Wait.
If you share, your screen, if you should be able to go to photos, like your iPhotos.
Can you see it right now?
No, I only
How
see.
do I? Wait, how do I?
Press
stop?
minus. Press the minus button. No, like the there.
Oh, so I'm gonna stop sharing and then I'm gonna screen share my photos. How do I do that? Can I just desktop? Can you see it now?
Yes, this is the photo.
Or yeah. Should I do this video? Can you see it?
Which video is it?
It's like full screen. I'm about to play the video. My go.
Oh, wait, I don't see it. I'm looking at your screen. I see your text messages.
Can you wait? Can you see it right now? Can you see it like right now?
I don't see it. No, you're not sharing a screen, I don't think.
I'm sharing my. Oh wait. No wait. I think I actually. Wait. Zoom. Right. What? This is so weird. Right now, you're just like a little corner thing. It's not giving me like the full zoom.
Well, you sent your video to me, didn't you?
Yeah. No, but I got like a bet, or it's like more blurry, but it shows like the whole team's reaction, so I kind of like it.
Yeah, I like that too.
It shows that it was intense. No, I have a different one. I can just send. I'll just text it to you.
Wait, no, I don't. But I want you to attach it to the email. How do we make that happen?
No, I was just gonna say, should I attach? I'll send you the new video so I could show
Wait,
you like
no,
which
send
one
the
should
video.
I attach.
Oh, I see. Yeah, go ahead. You go ahead. Do that first. I was gonna say, send the video to yourself to your email, then go on your computer and you can download the video.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. I like the other one.
Okay.
Wait, let me see. This one's the VO. No, I like the other one.
Okay.
The other one's much better. How'd you get the other one? Was your mom there?
Yeah. No, like another mom.
Perfect. Yeah, do that one.
No, the other games are like that was our only away game, but all the home games are like have a commentator and it's like really nice.
Okay, we want that. We may
Yeah.
do an updated something.
No, but that one game just didn't have it. Like I have a little clip I can show you. It's pretty nice. There's a commentator and everything.
Oh, I definitely want that. Let me see that.
It's just like a nice turn. Yeah, I got it. So this was like right off my plane, right off a red eye. And I did not think I was even gonna go to this game. But we had time and I like made it. And then the coach was like, so you're playing, right? And I like had my stuff and I'm like, okay. And I subbed in at like the very end. So, but I counted that first, the game I scored in as my actual debut. Because I came in for about 2 minutes in this game.
Is that you who did that turn?
Yeah.
Hey, dude, that's good. Dude, you gotta, okay. Here's why we gotta, gosh, we have so much to do. That's good, man. Fuck. All right, so what we need to do is we need to, two things. One, I need you to cut this clip, zoom in tight, and I need to start putting it to Instagram.
On my Instagram?
Yeah, didn't we make it, or didn't we talk about
Should I
making
make?
specific?
No, we didn't.
Okay, well, we need to do that, or we need to take.
I can make a soccer account.
Yeah, either make a soccer account or use the one you have. It's up to you.
I'll probably just make another one.
Fine. We need to make another one, and I need all these clips, but I want them posted like the zoomed out version. I don't like. I need it to be really tight.
Okay.
Like, look, I'm just gonna show you. Can you see this? This is
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is your turn. Where's my camera? There. This is your
Yeah.
turn. What you're gonna do is you're gonna clip it like this,
Okay.
and that's how you're gonna edit it. Like, okay, so then see how it's really blurry? But
Yeah.
it's better. See how it's nice and tight on you?
Yeah.
I want it like that.
All right.
So let me put that in your, I know you have a lot. What do you have school right now? No.
No.
All right, so you have time. All right, so
Yeah.
all clips, all good clips. So do me the favor, all good clips, save somewhere, because at some point we may update to highlight video.
Yeah.
Especially the commentary stuff. That stuff is too good. In fact, you know what? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. All good clips saved somewhere. We're actually gonna eventually make a new, I'll help you later we'll do it later. Make a new video of just USL games.
Okay.
Just for now, just save all the videos.
Okay. I have a new folder.
Okay, number 3
Just the
is
goal and the turn. Actually, no, I came in for the last 2 minutes of the game, but I got an assist and I turned.
perfect. Post all good clips to IG in real format and tag me.
Okay.
So I can repost it. Okay,
Okay. So let me just.
add music and everything, okay?
Okay. Video. Okay. I'm emailing myself that. Oh wait, shoot, wrong video. Okay, I'm emailing myself that video. And then I'll attach it onto my follow-up.
Great. Awesome. Hold on a second.
There you go.
Colorado. Are you still sharing your screen? No, I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay, so back to that.
All right, here's the deal. So Division 1 teams in your area is only Denver or Air Force,
Yeah.
but you're not gonna go to Air Force.
Yeah.
So
One of my friends that's here has an offer from there. He's like,
okay. Well, Air Force is an amazing soccer school. It just, it's
yeah, I'm not really.
obviously oriented with the Air Force.
Yeah, I don't think my friend's gonna go there either.
Okay. It's a really good school, but University of Denver, Division 1. Yes. Okay. More info. No. Okay. So Denver's the one school. Then in these schools, let me just put the reach out to local schools. So we're gonna do Denver. I want you to do Regis.
I think Regis is where my coach went.
Oh, your coach went there?
Yeah.
Should I put this? Let's see, Fort Lewis, Colorado Mesa. There was one team that did really well. Which team was it? It was one of the Colorado teams. Colorado School of Mines, but it's engineering. You don't want that. Here, this one, Pueblo. We'll reach out to them. Let me see who played them this year. Colorado State.
My Wi-Fi is being weird.
I still hear.
I can't open my Google Docs.
Okay, I can do it on my end. I'll share my screen. Isn't that a good seat?
I'm in Starbucks right now, but I don't see a Wi-Fi thing, so I'm just using my hotspot.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna wait, I might disconnect.
Okay, that's fine. Just come back in when you can.
No, yeah, I'm gonna turn it off and turn it back on.
Can you hear me? I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so reach out to local schools, Denver. Okay, those are the only schools that I would really have us reach out to be honest. Oh, Colorado State.
Okay.
Okay, so we can do that. All right, let's do this.
Like, little docs. It's just being weird though.
Okay, that's okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do, let's do, hold on a second. Let's respond to these schools. So let's respond to these schools.
Yeah. I just can't open my docs for some reason.
Okay, can you do your email?
No.
What about on your phone?
Yeah. Probably. I sent myself the video of my goal. I could like save it. I know. So it's saved to drive. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay. I'm gonna share you my, what's it called? I know you already have my editors and my stuff. Lord, I can do like one of those hyperlink things, right?
Hiker, what now?
Like hyperlinked where like the words, like you put it, like it turns into a link on certain words.
Yeah.
Insert link. Shoot, I might have to. Oh, why's my thing being weird? Yeah, all of a sudden I just can't do anything on Google.
All right, it's fine. I can do it on my end. All right, so here's what we need to do. Oh, I guess no, there's a problem. I need to know which schools to respond to with. Do you want to, here, we can do this. We've been doing this for 2 hours almost, an hour and a half. Let's take a break. This is what you need to do. Go home. You have no Wi-Fi at home yet? Is that why you're at
No, we do.
Okay.
No, we do.
Okay.
I'm just, yeah, our practice was kind of far.
All right, so let's just do this because we have a lot to do and we're going to meet again on Monday. I need you to respond to these schools though. Which schools do you want to? I want you to respond to Davis, to USF. Well, actually, I want you to hold off actually because I need to know if you guys are going to decide to go to those camps. So off the top of your head, can you remember which schools emailed you or sorry, that you want to follow up with after the ID camp?
Yeah, I already, so the St. Olaf guy sent me a follow-up email and I responded to that.
Okay.
And then the Occidental guy, same thing. But I'd like to respond for Humboldt, UC Davis. The UC Davis is just kind of weird because like the guy that was there is not.
No, but it's okay. It's still helpful, but we're going to respond to that probably in like 3 days because at this point, 3 more days is fine. And we're going to be telling we're coming to camp. So hold off on Davis.
Just Davis though. And then, okay, Humboldt. So Humboldt, Hilo, Whitworth.
I have here.
UC Stanislaus, probably.
Okay, good one.
Western Oregon. Another one, it's Cal State something.
Monterey, I think.
No, it might not be Cal State. I didn't really talk to their coach that much. So I don't know.
We have a list of all the schools that came are San Francisco, Loyola, Occidental, Lutheran, Pacific, Hilo, George Fox, Pacific, Whitworth, Hattrick versus HB, Western St. Olaf, Chaminade, Humboldt, Cal State, Monterey.
Honestly, I forget.
Here, do this. this whole list, oh shit. Okay, when you can get to the document, which you can do later, there's a section called Camp Oahu no Koi.
Mhm.
Okay. That it has every single team. The email that you sent, that you showed me, I want you to respond to all those schools with that email, including UC Davis. They're probably not going to respond. The UC
That's
Davis
it.
one,
Should I send it to the guy that was there or?
yeah, send it to the guy that was there, but copy everybody else.
Okay.
Where are we? Okay, so here, I'm going to write this down. Go to the section of this document that says College Hawaii no Koi, and respond to everyone with the email you showed Zev. Okay. That one is perfect. Now, if you want to add in, look, I trust you at this point, James. If you want to add in like a sentence or two, you know how to do it.
Yeah.
If you want to ask me, you totally can. Next, I know this is going to be a lot of work, but I kind of need it, is I need you to copy and paste each email you have sent out into this document. Eventually, we're going to have to double check, and we're going to forget a school. And so it's got to go in the document. So like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, for example, Command F, if I do Olaf, there's only two. We don't even have a section for Olaf, actually. Let's do LMU.
Yeah, I have my whole what's it called? I wish I could like give you access to like my Gmail or something because I have it all in folders and it's really organized.
But do that. So do me a favor then. If you want, here, I'll give you a second option because it's really organized in your Gmail, correct?
Mhm.
Color code your Gmail in colors,
Mhm.
identifying which ones you want to follow up with and which ones you don't.
Okay.
I still would like it in the document, but if you don't want to, color code each folder, make it so it's like red or orange is need to follow up, and green/blue is done, and then like another color for I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Do
So,
that, set to that.
okay.
Post to Instagram.
So we'll send out the normal one to UC Davis, and then like if we decide to go to the camp, I can.
We're gonna send a different one to Alec anyways. I want you to I want you to follow up
I
with them.
I got a few like phone numbers. I feel like I should update them. Like
Yes.
I have like the Whitworth coach, Whitworth, St. Olaf, and the UC Davis guy.
Do this for organized sake, email all of them first. It's going to be
Mhm.
kind of generic. Then text St. Olaf, text Whitworth. Who was the other one?
UC Davis, the Alex.
Text them and just text them, kind of say like, I've sent you an email. I also just wanted to give you a quick update. You know, I scored a goal the other day. I'm at this new academy team. And with Davis, you might say like, hey, I'm figuring out the schedule so I can come to your camp, something like that.
Okay.
So yes, I'll put this here. Text after sending the email, text the coaches. And then I got to ask for this. I know this is annoying. I wish there was a better system, but it doesn't exist. So like I want you to sit down on your computer, email St. Olaf, copy and paste that email, press Command F into the Google document and just copy and paste it.
Okay.
Make sure the date is there too, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So to me, like oddly, this is the most important one to me because eventually we're going to forget who to follow up with, and I don't want that to happen.
Okay.
I already had one student who didn't do what I said, and he missed a really good camp opportunity, and that sucks. Okay. All right. So there's that. After sending an email. Okay. Book. So you're going to book the dates. You're going to keep collecting clips. You're going to post it to Instagram. You're going to go to this section of docs and email everyone back. Copy and paste. This won't take you long. This will take you, and you know.
Okay. I'm gonna create a new Instagram account.
Okay, make sure the title of it says something like James Haynes Soccer. I would say like,
That was exactly what I had written so far.
perfect, James Haynes Soccer. That's probably enough for right now. And then make sure the bio says something like 2023 D1 prospect. You can say that now for sure. D1 prospect. Actually, just say college prospect. College prospect. And then say USL Academy Flatiron Rush U19.
Okay.
Something like that. Okay, dude. I will talk to you Monday. You can text me if you have any issues. You've done a really good job, James.
Okay.
If you need
Is
anything,
there
let me know.
is there any way we can meet like? It's already Wednesday.
It's already
Yeah,
Wednesday.
it's fine.
You have a lot
No,
of
yeah,
work.
we can meet on Monday. Yeah.
And if something comes up, you have my schedule. Just look at it and click a button.
Okay.
Okay. I'll talk to you very soon. Good. Well, actually, wait. No, I'll have you Monday. Okay. I'll talk to you soon.
Shoot. See ya.
See ya. Is your mom there?
No. I think
Okay.
she's sitting in the car.
Just tell her, like, if she has any questions, let me know.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you.